I've been asked to give a talk on this series about fact-checking, but I said that I would like to talk about building trust and resilience through open data and open science, because this is part of our advocacy at the UP Resilience Institute and the UP NOAA Center, because we believe that we can only be able to build true resilience in the country if open data and open science are observed. I've seen this time and time again in many disasters. Lives have been lost because of the lack of open data. Data sets that were needed at a very critical time, information that could have saved lives. I've seen that. I've been doing disaster work for 2 decades already, and I've worked at ground zero for a lot of disasters. Think of any disaster, most likely I was there in ground zero. And I've seen how important data sets are. They can save lives and can kill as well, if not present. Open data must be available in bulk, and it should be available free of charge. Especially if it's public data, it's paid for by the taxpayers already. Another key aspect of open data is the information should be digital, preferably available by downloading through the internet. Now is the time that we realize that internet is very, very important, because most of our communications are done through the internet. Open data must permit people to use it, reuse it, and redistribute it. Imagine if they were available for download, bulk download through the internet, then so much time will be saved, and so much work, if made available to everybody, could be produced. The fourth aspect is that the open definition generally doesn't allow conditions to be placed on how people can use open data, but it does permit a data provider to require that data users credit them in some appropriate way. That is the only thing that is being required. Means that the public is able to get hold of public data so that they can check and verify whatever is being dictated to them to do. The reason for that is because if you have such open science and open data available, you can verify the science, and science is very important in building trust. And trust is very important in turn in communication. It's possible. It's possible because people don't have that facility to check, diba? So if you don't have the open data, you don't have the means of arriving at the same conclusion, then you're blind. With or without open data, do you find in social media that there's misinformation? There is as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter. So we stand to benefit if we open the data, because now you have a means of checking and validating. And that's how science works.